Multiple law enforcement agencies are involved in this case, according to court documents. Today, we spoke with neighbors of Robert Iacobucci who say they've noticed police activity involving Iacobucci for years prior to his death. Today, we learn more details about the case. 42-year-old Franklin Cruz and 36-year-old Madeline Dickey, both of New Britain, are charged with robbery and felony murder. According to court documents, the body of Robert Iacobucci was found inside his home on Pondside Lane Monday night after police responded to the home after a caller reported a burglary. That caller, police say, was associated with one of the suspects. Officers found Iacobucci dead with injuries to his head and face and his hands bound behind his back.
It is unnerving to have something happen this close to your home, which is, your sanctuary where you feel you're safe.
Rosemary Tao says she has lived in this neighborhood for 35 years and her neighbor, Robert Iacobucci, lived there with his wife. Tao says they divorced and all was quiet, and Iacobucci was friendly until recent years. She says things changed about 8 to 10 years ago. Around that time, she says a young girl moved in.
The police would come. There was a little bit of a domestic disputes between he and her. We would hear them fighting in the driveway a few times, and the police would come. Either she would call them, mostly her, I think, and then the police would be here and sometimes take one away, sometimes not.
Neighbors say the younger woman was a caretaker, and others say Iacobucci referred to her as his niece. Tao says she is known as Melissa. According to the warrant, the suspects had several contacts with the person who called police. Based on those calls, New Britain police arrested Cruz and Dickey for possession of a stolen vehicle as they tried to change the license plates on April 5th and transported them to Rocky Hill Police Department for questioning. State police conducted interviews with Dickey and Cruz on April 6th. A woman says she saw her neighbor arrested right here in the middle of the street on Chapman Court in New Britain.
I thought I was dreaming at first. Looked out the window and I saw all kind of undercover police cars. I saw her on the ground.
She said she believes that woman was Madeline Dickey.
I saw the blonde hair in the ponytail. At first I wasn't sure, but then when I did some investigating, I saw it on the news and put two and two together.
Police are still searching for a third suspect, Melissa Feliciano, who they believe was also involved. According to the document, Dickey told police she and her boyfriend Cruz and her friend Melissa went to Iacobucci's home, and Cruz says Melissa convinced them to rob Iacobucci. Connecticut State Police say Cruz and Dickey are both being held each on $500,000 bond, and they expect to make additional arrests. Reporting live in Rocky Hill, Shara Taylor, Fox 61 News.